If your morning meal looks clean but you're starving by 11 psi, it's usually not you, it's the structure. A lot of people start the day with what they think is a healthy breakfast. They skip the donuts. They do oats, fruit, maybe a smoothie, maybe granola and yogurt. It looks like the kind of breakfast that should come with a gold star, and then they're hungry again way too soon. Late morning becomes snack management, afternoon becomes coffee for energy, evening becomes I deserve a treat because the day felt hard. This is one of the most common fat loss traps, a breakfast that looks healthy but behaves like an appetite amplifier. Not because breakfast is bad, and not because carbs are evil. It's usually because the breakfast has one of these problems. It's too low in protein, too liquid, too fast digesting, or it's basically a dessert wearing a wellness costume. Here's the key idea. Your first meal sets the tone for your appetite. If breakfast doesn't land, the day gets louder. So let's talk about the common healthy breakfasts that backfire. First, the oatmeal bowl that starts simple and turns into a calorie stack. Oats can be fine. The problem is what happens next. Oats plus honey, plus nut butter, plus granola, plus dried fruit. It's wholesome. It's also easy to make far more calorie dense than you think, and it often digests fast enough that you're hungry again quickly. Second, the smoothie that is basically liquid breakfast. Smoothies can be great, but a lot of them are fruit heavy and protein light. They go down fast, they don't give you the chewing satiety signal, and then you're looking for something crunchy at 10:30. Third, the yogurt bowl that looks healthy but turns into sugar toppings. Yogurt itself can be a solid anchor. It's the add-ons that turn it into a sweet snack that does not hold you. And fourth, toast-only breakfasts. Even good bread, even avocado toast. If it's mostly carbs and fat with very little protein, you might feel okay for an hour, then you're hunting again. See the pattern. When breakfast is mostly quick carbs with not enough protein structure, appetite ramps up and the day becomes harder. So, what does a breakfast that supports fat loss look like? Boring answer, protein forward. Not extreme, not complicated, just enough protein that you feel like you ate a real meal. You do not need to weigh macros. You need a breakfast that includes a clear protein anchor and does not rely on sugar and liquid calories to feel healthy. Here is the simplest template to remember. Start with protein, add produce, then add carbs if you want them. Just don't let the whole breakfast be carbs dressed up as wellness. Now let me give you easy examples that work in real life. Eggs plus fruit and toast if you want. Greek yogurt plus berries plus oats, but choose one upgrade, either nut butter or granola, not both. Cottage cheese plus fruit. A protein smoothie with enough protein to act like a meal, not just fruit water. Even last night's leftovers, if that makes your morning calm. The key is not the exact menu, it's the effect. You should be able to go a few hours without feeling like you're white-knuckling hunger. And if you want a quick self-test, do this tomorrow. Eat your usual breakfast, then pay attention to what happens around 10:30 to 12. Are you genuinely hungry or are you restless and snacky? Do you want something sweet or something substantial? If you feel like you need to keep eating to feel settled, that's a sign your breakfast didn't anchor you. Breakfast is a high leverage fix because it doesn't require you to overhaul your whole day. When the first meal is solid, the rest of the day often gets easier. Fewer snacks, fewer cravings, fewer I deserve this moments at night. So, no, you don't need a more healthy breakfast. You need a breakfast that behaves like a real meal and keeps you steady. Full article is on my site if you want the written version. Educational content only, not medical advice.